I've always liked the idea of having a tattoo. Tattoos are cool. People with tattoos are cool. My mom got 2 of them at the same time back when I was in high school, which I thought was awesome. But I had a problem. I'm a very indecisive person, and choosing something to wear as a permanent mark on my skin always felt like a big decision. Too big. How could I know that something that I think looks good now, or is meaningful to me now, or whatever the reason may be, how could I know that something that feels right now will still feel right in the future? What if my tastes change and I regret getting that tattoo in 10, 20, 40 years? I still have a hard time understanding how people who get lots of tattoos manage to do it. So I've spent the last 20 years, give or take, thinking about tattoos and never settling on one. I had ideas, but most of them were just something I thought would be kind of funny, but nothing that I would seriously consider. There was one idea that stuck around for a few years, but it turned out not to be feasible, and I eventually gave up on it. For a very long time, I felt resigned to the knowledge that I would never get a tattoo because I would never decide on something. But my wife keeps getting new tattoos. She has 5 now and ideas for at least 3 others, so the itch for me to get one never went away, and the ideas kept coming, mostly bad ones. But then I thought of Suicune. Suicune is not my all-time favorite Pokemon, but it's the cover mascot for my all-time favorite Pokemon game, Crystal. Because of that, it represents the franchise that has molded most of my life, but also the best times I've experienced in this fantasy world, and one of the art styles that has been most influential on my own art. On another level, Suicune is also an environmental protector. It is known for its ability to purify waters and winds, and for its compassion. In our reality of climate change, we need Suicune. We need environmental protectors. So that idea finally felt timeless. It doesn't matter if one day I no longer play or even like Pokemon anymore. Pokemon will always be part of who I am and who I become. And the meaning of the tattoo goes beyond just honoring Pokemon. I chose to put Suicune on my skin not only as a memento to Pokemon and Pokemon Crystal, but as a reminder to keep up the fight for a better, more environmentally sound world. So then I just needed to find the right artist. I wanted the tattoo to be done by someone who could bring their own style and flair to it. I didn't want the rendering to be my own. I live surrounded by tattoo studios, but I chose to go a bit farther away to get my Suicune done by Jason Stovall at Painted Lotus Studios. Jason's work is characterized by pairing black and white subjects with a pop of color and pairing smooth, more realistic shading with abstract geometric shapes. We did the Suicune in black and white with a bright blue for the crystal and purple for the eyes. We also used the purple in small flower-shaped motifs that represent camas, a beautiful and important local wildflower. I'd say it turned out a really nice birthday present to myself.